We got one MLB and one WNBA player prop here on PrizePicks for Friday, August 4th. It is Flex Friday here on PrizePicks. Before I get started, there's a link in the description below to join the premium Discord here. $9.30 a month comes out to I believe it's like under 31 cents per day here. You get all the plays I'm making on PrizePicks as well as some other premium cappers that we do have in the Discord. They're giving their plays: tennis, League of Legends, Call of Duty, as well as WNBA. Every single sport really that you can think of. We have some cappers in there that are making their plays, giving their plays on PrizePicks as well. So again, $9.30 a month. Link is in the description below. A WAP link to sign up to join the premium Discord here. I believe it's probably one of the cheaper premium Discords that are out right now. So check out that link. Again, I'm not a gambling expert, not financial advice. Simply just plays I'm personally looking at making. Hopefully giving you guys some insight and analysis to then make your own player prop decisions here. Again, no one's pressing submit on those parlays other than yourselves, as well as these are two free plays, you guys. But let's get into it. We have a massive slate, MLB and WNBA. Yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. So the first play is going to be a pitcher strikeouts prop. It's going to be Luis Severino, under 5 pitcher strikeouts. He's just been not pitching well at all as of late. You can see here he's gone pushed in his last 2, but hasn't cleared this mark in 5 of his last 5 games. So you last 5 bettors out there should love this prop here. Average over his last 5 at 3.6 strikeouts over his last 5. We take a look at Outlier. At the top of the description of this video, there's a link to sign up for Outlier. You get a 7-day free trial. In my opinion, the best research tool in all of sports betting. We take a look at Luis Severino here. Let's take a look at some odds. Minus 185 on BetMGM, minus 183 on Caesars to go under 5.5 strikeouts, right? So to go under 5, 183, minus 183, and minus 185 on BetMGM to go under 5.5 Ks. Which is why, obviously, PrizePicks has this line at 5 strikeouts. If it's massive odds on the under at 5.5. We take a look here at Luis Severino. A ton of green over his last 20. He's gone under this line in 14 of his last 20 starts. We take a look at over his last 10, though. He's under in 8 of his last 10 starts, with only his 2 overs coming against the White Sox and Boston way back here on June 18th. In those games, he only had 6 strikeouts. So he hasn't even been really a dominant pitcher. I mean, especially over his last 10 games, but more specifically, we take a look at Luis Severino's splits, right? This is a home game for the Yankees, which smaller ballpark. Obviously, the Houston Astros are a very, very potent lineup. We take a look here, 5.19 ERA at home. Obviously, he pitches better at home, but over his last 15 days, which is 2 starts, over his last 30 days, so over his last 4 starts, 10.19 ERA, 17.2 innings pitched. And in those 17 innings, he got 16 K. So he's averaging less than 1 K per inning here. I think Aaron Boone all season long has kind of had a short leash, which is with his pitchers. We just saw Clark Schmidt yesterday go 5 innings and have 4 strikeouts. Tanner Bibby before that had 4 strikeouts, both against the Astros. We take a look at just some, recent pitchers versus the Astros here. I mean, we take a look at just all season long, right? Especially, I would say, let's just say since July 1st, right? We take a look at July 1st, right? Here's where it starts. Like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 starting pitchers, right? Since 18 right-handed starting pitchers since July 1st. Let's see how many players have cleared 5 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 13 of the last 18 starting pitchers have had 5 strikeouts or less against the Houston Astros. We take a look at some splits here. Houston Astros wins WRC plus since July 24th, since really Yordan Alvarez has been back in the lineup. You can see here 124, 5th highest WRC plus in baseball since July 24th. We take a look at the strikeout percentage right here. Houston Astros, 6th lowest strikeout percentage, 19.4 strikeout percentage in baseball. Their players in this lineup can put the ball in play. We see Altuve, Kyle Tucker, Bregman all have strikeout percentages under, 17%. Jeremy Pena at 25.6, one of the higher on the teams here. But just a super tough lineup to navigate, especially in a small ballpark. I could definitely see Luis Severino being on a super short leash here. We take a look at kind of his game log and his pitch counts. He threw 100 pitches against Kansas City, which is Kansas City here. But his last start, 3.1 innings pitched. He gave up 9 earned runs. I think he gave up like 7 earned runs in the first inning here, only threw 80 pitches. And again, Baltimore is not the lineup that the Houston Astros are. They're just not. So we love to look at the odds here. Insane odds to go under 5.5, like literally minus 185 for a pitcher prop to go under is absolutely insane here. Houston Astros have been hitting the ball extremely well. I'm taking the under here on Luis Severino. Now the second play here is going to be WNBA first half prop. It's going to be a PRA, and it's going to be one we've taken, I would say, somewhat recently, especially over on the premium here. I'm going to take Sabrina Ionescu over 13.5 PRA in the first half. We take a look at her last 5. She's over this in 4 of the last 5. Had a super tough game, or super horrible game, I'd say, honestly, against the Sparks the other day. Only finished with 8 PRA, just turned the ball over a ton in that first half here. But I like this for a few reasons. One, Sabrina just played Minnesota at home and had 24 PRA in the first half, which all we need tonight is 14. But it's important to keep in mind that in that game against Minnesota, Courtney Vandersloot did not play. So again, keep that in mind. But she had her best game of the season here against Minnesota, right? 58.9 fantasy points. She finished with 31, 7, and 7, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Took 21 field goal attempts as well. So I mean, we take a look at Sabrina over her last 7 games. This is in the first half. First half, she's averaging 15.8 minutes per game, 8.7 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 3.4 assists. So we're looking at 6.5. We're looking at we're looking at like close to 15 PRA is what she's kind of been averaging over her last 5 games here. All we need is 14 tonight. Already shown a really massive success against the Minnesota Lynx here. There's also a massive spread in this game, or I guess the over-under 169, the highest on the day, which you do like to see as far as taking overs go, but a 10.5 point favorites for the New York Liberty. So again, depending on if Nafisa Collier plays, I think currently she is day-to-day or game time decision for her playing. She's actually doubtful. So again, doubtful. A little bit better than being ruled out already, but I think if she doesn't play, it obviously opens up the paint even more for Ionescu to operate and do a bunch of things offensively here. So here are the 2 plays for this YouTube video. Severino under 5Ks, Sabrina Ionescu over 13.5 first half PRA. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about these 2. Drop a like on this video. Check out all the links in the description below. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.